Smell that? It's time for a swing dance reaction video.
No. No. No.
Woo! Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Street Smart Swing. My name is Jamin Jackson, also known as the Galactic Swing Dance Umpire, and I am super excited to be scrutinizing some new footage for you today. Looks like we are going to Kyiv. It's going to be a good battle, folks. We have a new Jack and Jill competition. For those who do not know what this means, it just simply means a leader and a follower are going to be partnering together to improvise in front of a live audience, and we're going to see if some magic takes place. So are you ready for this? Let's do it. All right, I don't know who's in this one. I like that already. Here we go. Those orange socks, baby. Love it. This couple has a tremendous amount of energy. I'm really loving it so far. Ah, like that touch. So they may be partners because that little bit is, some of that was choreographed, you can tell. Yes! I knew it was coming. Some clean movement, folks. Yeah. Yes. Hey! Hey! All right, it's still going. Yes. More couples here. I think this is the last couple. Let's see. All right. Yes. I wonder if there's going to be a showdown. Maybe not. Let's look at this, guys. This was pretty cool. Now, I got to say up front that it appears to be not just a like Jack and Jill format. So some people were doing some choreography, which implies this is more like a Strictly competition. And there's nothing wrong with a Strictly competition. In fact, it's my favorite choreographed competition, mainly because the length, it's not like a long 3-minute song, but you've just got 2 sets of really impactful choreography and social dancing mixed together. So I'm going to judge it from the lens of Strictly, since there were more than 3 couples who actually did some type of choreography. So I got to be fair. I can't just like penalize them for not doing that. So let me tell you who I liked third. My third place is kind of surprising. Yeah, this is my third place. The gentleman and his partner, she had like all red on, like red skirt and a white shirt. Yeah, this is them right here. What I really liked about this couple, there was just a grounded nature to their movements. Of course, there was a height difference, so a lot of people have a hard time dancing when like one partner is really tall and the other one is short. But I really liked the dynamic of how this couple was moving together. So as you can see, when he's doing a lot of his movements, like initiating the call, and she's doing the response, there's nothing about their movement that looks jarring, especially when they're doing the Charleston movements. So for me, at bare minimum, they have to be third place, simply because they have a tremendous amount of control, and the odds were kind of against them with the height differences, particularly when the leader is shorter than the follower. So for me, they're third place. I don't know who they are, but big shout out to them. My second place couple, I gotta say, was the very first couple. Love that guy's orange socks too. I wish I could see who everybody is up close, but I can't. But this couple right here, yeah, what I liked about them, number one, is their energy. They just had an energy that made me want to watch them the whole time. Now, you can't win competitions just on energy alone. They obviously understood how to control this technique. That's the beauty of this dance, is that once you know how to do the technique, it's really more about telling a story about who you are with your partner in that moment, and trying in some way to connect that dynamic to the music and gel it in a way where it produces an emotion for the audience. And I felt like a little excitement when I watched them. I felt like, ooh, I want to cheer, right? And I think that's good. For me, that's a wonderful quality. Whenever you can be yourself, you can do the technique, but you produce something else that adds a little bit of feeling. So for me, they were second place. And of course, guys, I say this all the time, judging these types of competitions, most of it is subjective. It really is. I only kind of talk about those things that are borderline objective, like how do you do the technique of the dance? Because obviously, if you don't know how to do the technique, it looks sloppy, it looks bad, but most of these dancers look pretty good when it comes to the technique. So I'm having to go those extra layers like timing and creativity and the nuanced things that these couples are doing. So I liked them for my number 2. Yeah, loved his socks too. Now, my favorite couple, this was a toughie, because there were 2 couples that were really close for me for, I would say, first and second place, but I think the couple I just highlighted got second for me just because they had a little bit more energy. Now, my first place, this couple is just a little different. I liked their movement. Let me get my video to pull them up here. It was, the gentleman had a brown sweater on, and she had like a blue, beautiful dress, had like some pink dots on it. Yeah, you can see them coming in right here. What I love best about this couple, man, they have the technique solid. They also have some personality. They took their time coming out, as you can see. But what I really liked were their swing outs. Look how grounded it looks. Look how solid it looks. That doesn't mean it's good. It means the judge likes it, right? But what I liked about them is that they were together. They didn't do a whole bunch of choreography. And at least if they did, it didn't look jarring as, you know, I would say people who do a bunch of choreography and then they go back into social dance and you can really tell that something's off. In this case, I can't really tell when it was not choreographed or when it was like choreographed until they broke apart. That's how dynamic it was for their social dancing skills. They had the skills, they had the timing, but what I really think that made them stand out the most was just the grounded nature of their swing out. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people do a bunch of choreography, and I used to do this as a dancer because obviously you want to prove to the audience that you have something unique to say. That's cool. That's most important for me if you can do the technique. But the key is being able to balance that with the things that have come before. And one of the most pronounced movements that you can do in swing dance is the swing out. So if you can show me how unique you look during the swing out and you throw in a little bit of choreography that looks different, less is more. It really is. And so for me, that couple got first place. I don't care what anybody else says. This is my opinion. This is what I would be judging like if I was there present at this event. I really liked their dancing. Yeah, it was beautiful. So what do you guys think about this one? What do you think? You think it was pretty fun? I thought it was entertaining. I really liked that the tempo wasn't too slow. So it forced the dancers to either like just do Charleston the whole time or actually swing out a little bit. And so it was great seeing that most of these dancers could keep their ground and keep the tempo when they were moving pretty quickly with their partner. So let me know what you guys think about this particular competition in the comment section below. If you haven't started swing dancing like this, it is hard, but it's not as hard as you think because the concepts are really simple if you've got a teacher that can break it down for you. I spent over 10,000 hours trying to dumb down swing dancing so that just regular people in the wild could figure it out. So if that's you, I encourage you to check out our Patreon. We have an amazing school. We've got hundreds of courses that you can pull from where we've stripped away the complexity of Lindy Hop to really make it simple for you. And I'll leave that that link in the description below. So check that out if you want to be empowered so you can social dance with someone safe, you know, at your home or maybe in Kyiv. I don't know. I don't know where you're at right now and what the law is and how safe it is, but I hope you have a good time. Anyway, let me know who you guys think is the winner of this competition. You've heard my opinion. It's my opinion. And so let me hear yours. Look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Take care.